So we are left with some examples of mechanoreceptors. So let's move on to that. So the first example is the Pacinian corpuscle. Pacinian corpuscle lies in the deep dermis and the subcutaneous tissue. It has a characteristic lamellar and capsular wrappings. And the preneural capsule is organized into 30 or more concentric layers of cells and fibrous connective tissue. It consists of a middle subcapsular zone, which is composed of collagen and fibroblast. The inner core consists of Schwann cell-derived hemilamellae, and this hemilamellae serves as the rapidly adapting mechanoreceptors. So, rapidly adapting means it responds briefly to the beginning and ending of a stimuli. So, the Pacinian corpuscle, being a mechanoreceptor, it detects the pressure changes, especially to vibrational stimuli. So, you can see a picture and a diagram of Pacinian corpuscle here. You can notice a central core and concentric layers around it, or capsular wrappings around it. This is another picture of Pacinian corpuscle, and this diagram looks like an onion, right? Just like onion, there are capsular wrappings around the central core, and this is a Pacinian corpuscle shown here. The next one is the MEISSNER'S corpuscle. This one is highly concentrated in the areas which are sensitive to light and touch, like fingertips, lips, tongue, soles, genitals, etc. The capsule and the inner core is located in the dermal papillae. They are either oval or elongated mechanoreceptors. And 1 to 6 axons enter the corpuscle, ramify extensively and terminate in bulboid endings that are surrounded by the lamellae. So you can see a picture and a diagram of MEISSNER'S corpuscle here. So Pacinian corpuscle, it consisted of capsular wrappings around the central core. Here this is oval or elongated with a central core and a capsule which is surrounded by the epidermis, which is near to the skin. There are 1 to 6 axons that enter the capsule, but only one is shown here. Anyway, there are 1 to 6 axons that enter, ramify and end in bulboid endings. And this is a MEISSNER'S corpuscle. Next one is the MERKEL'S disc. It has a rigid structure, and because of that, it shows slow adaptation. I believe you remember what adaptation was. So it shows slow adaptation because of its rigid structure. And it shows sustainable response which lasts long about 30 minutes in human beings. And the electrical impulses that are being fired by Merkel's disc is irregular. A large receptive field is present. So the smaller and sharp the pressure, faster will be the firing rate, and large and flat the pressure, slow will be the firing rate. Now Merkel's disc is usually located in the hairless skin and hair follicles, but not in the skin that is surrounding the hair follicles. Free nerve endings are also associated with individual Merkel cells. So the Merkel cell nerve complexes are also known as touch domes, hederiform endings, Eggos capsule, Pinbus corpuscles, Harshib, etc., which is beyond the scope of this presentation, and you can just go through these different types of Merkel cell nerve complexes if you want to know more about them. So this is a diagram showing Merkel's disc and Merkel cells. This is the Merkel cell and this is the Merkel disc, and electrical impulses will be fired through the neurons. Next one is the Ruffini'S endings. Ruffini'S endings are only found in glabrous skin. What do you mean by glabrous? Glabrous skin means hair-free skin, which is only found in, or which is mainly found in, palms and soles. And this Ruffini's endings is sensitive to the stretching of the skin and it contributes to fine motor control. It is significant for finger positioning and movement. You can see a diagrammatic representation of Ruffini's ending here. You can see the terminal ramifications, nerve fibers, and the connective tissue shed. So these are the corpuscles or the mechanoreceptors that we just discussed briefly. The MEISSNER'S corpuscle, Ruffini's cylinder or the Ruffini's endings, Pacinian corpuscle, and the Merkel receptors, which are all found in the skin. Epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous tissue. Within these, in the skin, all these receptors are seen. So that's all I wanted to discuss with this presentation. Thank you for hearing me out, and I hope this presentation would be useful for you. So thank you everyone.